And for me at that time, I thought I would never play again. And then to come back and to work and to train and to do, at this point in time in my life at 39 years old, what I did when I was 19 and 20 years old, and then to have it pay off and to have this U.S. Open just come to a peak, has really been something that really cannot be described. I could sit here all day and talk to you and never really let it all out just the way I feel about it.
Are you satisfied?
No, I'm not. Getting to the semifinals never really satisfied me, but it's a start. It's a start for me I wanted to play my best tennis this year at the U.S. Open.
What was the single thing you think helped you most in your coming back?
Well, that's a very good question. I don't really know where it started. When I first got my arm out of a cast and was able to pick up a racket, I think the first day I was able to pick up a racket and hold it just in my left hand without bracing it with my right. I think that made me feel like, hey, maybe something's going to happen here. Maybe I can start hitting a few balls in another, 3 or 4 weeks. And then when I went out and actually hit a few balls with my son, who took the ball like I was a beginner and bounced it to me and allowed me to hit a couple shots, that right there was the greatest feeling that I had in my lifetime, because it gave me the opportunity to say to myself, hey, this is going to work. But it was not all fun and games coming back. I took my lumps. I did a lot of things that I didn't really want to do.
You mean in terms of being in matches and having to lose?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I had to do I had to play a lot of events I didn't really want to.
Mm-hmm.
Being out and then coming back, everybody thought that, well, let's wait and see how you're going to play, and if you are serious about this, if you're going to be able to come back. And so I ate a lot of crow, to be honest with you, for everything that I had done over the past 20 years. To do that was, I didn't take very kindly to that. So now to be able to come and to play like I am is very satisfying to me in that respect, but not satisfying to me in the way of only getting to the semifinals.
Are you aware of the way you have recaptured the imagination of the American public? I mean, it's practically the only thing anybody's talked about for 2 weeks.
Well, I've got a little bit of it, but it's kind of like a hurricane. I'm in the eye of it. I'm living it, and it's pretty calm around here. But, when it spreads out a little bit, I don't really know. But I guess now, since it's over for me, that I'll get a little bit of the understanding. But I will say that I've had a ball. This has been one heck of a ride for me. And to be able to have lived this and to, especially here in New York, I've always had a great rapport with the crowd in New York. And the most important thing is that they come out to see me play one way, to go out there and to bleed and to give everything I have for them. And for me to still be able to do that, that is satisfying to me. And to be able to do it here and with everything that has been going on has really been, I wish I could describe it to you, everything that's happened. It's just an incredible feeling.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your face.
Maybe we should stop here then.
The last question. How long can you do it?
If you'd asked me this last year, I'd have probably said I've about had it, especially at the beginning of my comeback, only because I didn't feel as if I was progressing at a fast enough pace. Now, it's an unfair question to ask me, really, only because that I know I have to work harder. I know I have to train harder. I know that I'm going to have a few more aches and pains. But if I'm still willing to sacrifice that and to pay the price of what it takes to be a great player or to compete with the great players of today, and I'm not afraid to do that, then I might as well let myself do it.
If you're not afraid to do it, we'll be there to watch, believe me.
That's my pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bravo, Jimmy. I don't want to sound like a cynic now, but what would have happened if he had played some top-seeded players earlier on in that match?
Who knows? But I think that in some ways it was almost like fate or destiny was running the show the last 2 weeks as he was playing some unbelievable tennis.
Way to go, Jimmy.
22 minutes after the hour. Stay with us for Ruth Warwick on Citizen Kane.